But we can go back, you know. I can't go back in time and change things, and you know, I wish things was better, you know, or make them better, you know. Yeah, man. Okay. So I mentioned the destroyer, you know. I also mentioned the eclipse, right? So let me get it. Give me 1 second. When you look up the eclipse, you know what I'm saying, it give you a lot of information on the eclipse in Jesus, you know. And I put up um, the eclipse in the New World, you know. You know, a solar eclipse occurs when the moon passes between the earth and the sun, thereby totally or partially obscuring Earth's view of the sun. Okay, so this eclipse that's passing, you know what I'm saying, North America, it will be seen in like 12 or 14 states that will have total totality, darkness, total darkness. And they said it's supposed to happen all within 3 minutes that the eclipse will travel, you know, the United States, right? So where I live at in Wisconsin, I would be able to see 70% of the eclipse, you know, when it happens. So, okay. So they call this the Great American Eclipse, right? The Great American Eclipse. Okay. This is the website I'm going to, okay? So remember I told y'all that it's gonna be a crossing, right? It's gonna be a crossing, right? I was lying. Okay. I'm gonna show y'all this crossing, right? Look at the dates. Okay. August 21st one. Okay, it's gonna come in, it's gonna cross that way, right? Then another one, April the 8th, 2024 is gonna come up and it's gonna go that way. Look, X marks the spot, the crossing, right? Crossing. Crossroads. Is this something we should be taking account of? Is this something we should be paying attention to? Should we be in the books studying about the importance of the eclipse? Because these people will tell you that when Joshua came into the land and he was fighting, you know, and when he asked God to cause the sun and the moon to stand still, right? They said it was an eclipse then, right? How is that? How is that an eclipse? If the if the sun is over here and the moon is over here, and he asked Most High to stop them in their place, so while the battle could continue, it could still be sunlight. And it's been in that place for a minute. So that's called the Mandarin fault line or the Marian fault line or something. They say this is a fault line that a great earthquake is going to happen, and it's going to split the United States like that. It's going to split it. So it would have like the 13 colonies or whatever on one side, you know, and Wisconsin or whatever, and then, you know, and then up 2 states, but then it would be, you know what I'm saying? Looks like it kind of looks like Aztlan map. I mean, if you ask me, once you look at those fracture maps, that's exactly what it looks like, you know. That's what it looks like. Okay, it says the American solar eclipse of 2007. Okay, it says there's a solar eclipse coming on August 21st of 2017 that has been called the Great American Solar Eclipse of 2017. It will cross the United States of America from coast to coast. The path of the solar darkness will come in from the Pacific Ocean, crossing the coast of Oregon. It will traverse right across the lower 48 states and exit out into the Atlantic through the South Carolina. But that is not all. America will have another solar eclipse pass across it, coming in from another direction 7 years later in 2024. These 2 eclipses possibly connected to the coming 70 weeks of Daniel and the final 7 years of this age. As we have seen in the studies of the fall feast of Israel, you know, from Tishar, the first 2017, the Feast of Trumpets. It says that Tishar the 10th, 2014, the Day of Atonement, engaging 86 moons, not 87 moons, is a timeline of precisely 2,550 days. This is the perfect match for the 1,260 plus 1,290 equal 2,550 days for the 70 weeks of Daniel in the final 7 years of this age. See this chart. So we are wise to keep our eyes wide open in these times, and our accounts with God very close in our hearts and our mind, and ask Him to guide us in all our resolutions and in all we do, right? So you see that it's transversing, right? Its writer is sounding very concerned right off the bat.